Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you here on a Friday afternoon, March 13th, Friday the 13th, and maybe it wasn't such a lucky 13th. Four more accounts bit the dust today. Had another small red day. One good trade on two of the accounts, and yeah, four more gone by the wayside. So is what it is. My game plan this morning was to stay out of the market if we did not, or if we stayed between yesterday's range, and I did that. I did stay away. Really wasn't any good setups that I was that particularly interested in anyway. And then on the 95 accounts, this 95 and 100, it was those two I was copy trading together since the balances were pretty much the same. Took a short trade here. As you can see, this was just, man, it was a red candle, nice rejection, looked great, fake out, just dipped, pushed up higher, and then it did fall apart. Just didn't respect prior day low yesterday or there today. And then took another trade right here, and just as soon as I get in it, boom, we had a big wick up and took me out and killed those accounts. I then immediately switched to the next ones, and honestly, I took this trade kind of out of spite. That really, I got lucky today, really. I may have taken this trade anyway after that rejection, but as soon as it started to reject, I just went in, and I actually had a pretty nice trade out for $200 and some, but that was the only win. And then let me think on the other two accounts, 98 and 99. We took a short, or I took a short right here. Again, this was it looked really good. Big breakdown kind of below these lows, a candle holding, red candle. I actually got in below that red candle. And as soon as I got in, we just couldn't go lower and went up and stopped me out. That's very typical of how this market's been behaving. And then I think the last trade was, yeah, right here on ES, almost the same picture. I mean, look at this. We finally fell below structure, fell below it. We came back up. Let me zoom in here so you can just see how mean this was. Just how mean this was. So here's structure. We fell below it. I did have a level in here. Fell below that, and actually, instead of getting into the trade, I put a limit sell order right there. And I thought, well, if we reject this level, if we don't break this high, and we pull back down, and it triggers me to get in, I'll get in there, and that should continue. Typically, I just enter like on this red candle. I would have just entered here. Well, I get triggered like literally to the tick. Like, it's insane. It's absolutely insane how this market is behaving right now. Got into the tick, everything worked. It didn't break this level. And then as soon as I get in, it just immediately goes up and kills. It's just like, it's absolutely maddening. It is absolutely maddening. I mean, at this point, I really didn't care. Because I knew it's either it has to go or I'm losing the account. But I mean, what do you do? There's just nothing to do. It's just an ugly market. It's just, I mean, that is a textbook break and retest. Such a beautiful clean hold. It should have worked, but it didn't. So anyway, it is what it is. Granted, we are sideways trend, and I knew that, but I was actually pretty much done trading anyway, but had the charts open, doing other things, and just noticed this. I actually didn't even see the drop, and I look up and I see, wow, we've dropped down, and looks like we might start to hold. Man, I might have to take this trade. And there we go, and just got stopped out. So I did work on a test little scalp strategy on Sim. I'm not trading it yet, but we'll see. I feel like I need to find something for when this market is just doing this sideways stuff, because we get no continuation. Excuse me. We're just getting no continuation on this in this market. I mean, here you would have had a break and retest right there. That would have been an okay entry right at the daily 200. But again, it was within yesterday's range. I didn't want to trade within that. Didn't respect prior day low, and it's been difficult. It's just simply been a difficult market. So Anyway, that's where we're at. We'll end the week there. We are very, very red for a couple of weeks. Down, about 17 grand over 2 weeks. I've had one green day, very few positive trades. I mean, even today, the average win to loss is fine. I mean, 2/2, average win 220, average loss only $100. It's just a lot of losing trades. If we look at the month, this month thus far, down 17,000. 12% win rate. Average win to loss is good, but again, it's just there's so many losses. It's just not. It's just not the break and retest. The continuation of that is just not working, and so I'm a little bit skeptical of setting up like a scalp trading system or a scalp for this, because I feel like as soon as I do, we're going to get into a nice move again. So I'm going to be careful with it. Again, I'm just kind of testing it, but I just feel like I have to have something in the back pocket. And as far as the accounts, 4 more gone. So I had 16, so that means we're down to 12. Now, granted, the ones I have left, all of them are 600 in drawdown or above, and I've got 4 or 5 of them, actually, 5 of them here that are actually in pretty good shape with a lot of drawdown. So we're just going to have to be careful, but I'm not going to get into these until we get the rest of these traded up higher. I'm just not going to touch them until we do better on the ones that we are trading. So anyway, it's about surviving, and maybe I might even just take these one by one next week and not even copy trade at all, and just one account at a time, and just try to push them. So anyway, we'll see, but that's a wrap for today. Hope you guys did better than I did, and hey, it's the weekend, so let's enjoy the weekend, and we'll be back at it next week. So thanks again for following along. Appreciate y'all. Take care. Until next time, so long.